My toe is spasming like crazy, it's funny? That doesn't sound okay. My middle toe? What? I don't know if that's okay. Oh, walk the moon. Hey, well, I haven't been here for very long, but gotta go anyway. Thought I'd say hi before leaving. Enjoy the stream. Take care, Crozet. Thank you so much for, thanks for stopping by. The amount the community has grown recently has been insane. Actually, the amount it's grown in general. To even think, I'm still thinking about it like every day, guys. Think that I had like 3 people a day 7 months ago. Not even a year. It's crazy. No, not Twitch famous. I'm not going to forget anybody, and if I do, just yell at me. Just yell at me. You have full permission. If I do somehow, but I don't. I'm not. And I don't even think I'm gonna, you know, grow that much more, to be honest. But let's see. You're not new here. Zoom in on the screen to see what you're doing with your brush. Don't judge. Congrats on more people, by the way. It's been an adventure. I hopped into this blind, you know, streaming. You get your work at Twitter, you'll be surprised if you get so much support from other guys who also draw. I used to use Twitter for some time, but it was really early on in my stream. In the stream. So pretty much nobody knew me when I was using Twitter, so if I used it now it could be interesting, but personally I don't feel like I have a purpose for a Twitter myself. You know, it's nice for promoting and posting stuff, but you know, I don't like using Twitter, I guess. I don't browse it. That's like the main thing. That's the main reason I don't use it. I don't browse Twitter. Yeah, Twitter is popular for art. Same way you use Insta? I don't look at anything on Twitter though. How'd you start and how long are you drawing? It's been a while, man. I've drawn for a really long time. I'm new to painting, but I've been drawing in general for a really long time, since I was little. Find a lot of artists through Twitter. I'll consider going back to Twitter. I'll consider going back to Twitter. Heard this song yesterday? Yeah, it's the same playlist, so there's a chance that you'll hear the same thing. There are a couple hundred songs in there, though. Just under 300 in this playlist so far. It's still a new playlist. In case it wasn't clear, I'm going to be basing these poses off the original kind of poses that they would normally do. And this is one of their most well-known ones, if not their signature one. Move her head over to this side a little more. This arm is above. Usually I don't take that long on the line art, but recently my line art has been pretty poor, which is why I'm giving myself a little bit more time on it. Is this a commission? Nope. It's not a commission. It's just me practicing. I don't have any ongoing commissions at the moment. Yeah. A delay though. Lack of delay? I hear people talk about it sometimes. Oh, the stream has really little delay. Thanks for the follow, Acid Fiend. Thank you so much. Welcome to the community. What are the dimensions of your piece? Asking for no reason. It's a normal question. The dimensions I'm using are, this is 2500 pixels wide by 4200 pixels high. And welcome back, Celia. It's at also 300 DPI, and should be roughly a little more than 8 by 11. I love this song. This song is amazing. One of my favorites. Yo, thanks for the follow. Eat my potato. That's a nice name. Thanks for the follow. Eat my potatoes. Welcome to the community. Thank you so much. It's a funny name. I'm wondering if I should start the color right now, because enough of it is done. I approve of that name. I'm gonna widen the image a bit. So that we more comfortably have space. And the thing is, this isn't just gonna be Blossom in the end. We're gonna do them one by one. Finish off these characters one by one. And it'll be all three of the Powerpuff. Maybe make it taller so that we can actually fit them in frame.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for me.
Did you study anywhere to draw? I have some experience, 2 years in an animation college, but after leaving, I didn't really find anything useful. I could not paint like this in school. They didn't really teach me to draw. I learned a lot about working in a studio and how to make stuff for television and that kind of thing. Storyboards, layouts. But in terms of drawing skill, it was largely left up to us. And I left school in April last year. And if you guys go back to April of last year, on my DeviantArt page, you can see what I was working on at the time. I could not paint like this. Nice song. I love this cover of Hallelujah. It is beautiful. I could have learned a lot faster if I didn't go to school, but you know, I also wouldn't have known I wanted to be an illustrator if I didn't go, or at least I wouldn't have been sure. Like, if I didn't go and I started doing this right away, I'd probably be thinking back on it and be like, you know, I wonder what things would be like if I did go to school after high school, you know. And yeah, take care, Kevin. Have a safe trip. Do you play any instruments? Violin and piano, but I'm very rusty now. Violin, piano, and I also sing. But violin and piano I'm extremely rusty at, and I have pretty much stopped training my voice, so getting rusty there too. Quick drawn moron? No, don't put that in your name. Thanks for the follow. I don't want to call you moron. Quick draw, I'll call him. That's what I'll call you. Haha man, what's going on? And how are the 3,239 other hehe men? Yeah, okay, I'll call you Quick Draw. Is Tori Kelly in this cover? Yes, she is. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just a quick muting solves all our issues. I think they're okay. I love her. She's got a great voice. It's kind of funny you mentioning college right now. Working on a digital illustration final right now. Ooh. Due tomorrow. So much work. How's it? What's your course all about? Is it an illustration course specifically? Oh, I also want to say that it doesn't mean like animation school was useless or that it's bad or anything. I want to make that clear. It just means that it didn't really teach me the things I need to be an illustrator, and I was looking for something else partway through. Also, the program would have been would be amazing for anybody who doesn't already have art experience. So I want to make that very clear. I'm a second year in my illustration school, so it's a course specializing in digital illustration, so Photoshop. I see, I see. some reason my brain is having trouble wrapping itself around this hand here, and I don't know why. Oh, I see why. Because the hand doesn't do that. That's why. That's why I can't wrap myself around it. If you're in this pose, your hands are gonna be doing that. How's your course? I got a great voice also? Dude, haha man, I believe you. I believe you though. No kappa, no kappa. Kappa pride, man. It's good? Awesome. Stressing but good. Oof. I'm attending the illustration courses for and their teacher showed me my mistakes. That's useful. That's awesome. It's really cool. The reason I went to animation college in the first place, by the way, was because I wanted to get into animation for game. Animation and programming for games, because they have a gaming specialization. But they didn't really teach you to make your own games. They taught you more to how to make stuff for someone else's game, basically. Of course, you could always take that knowledge and learn the rest later, but that's basically what they were teaching. Because programming was not a thing they really focused on, and when I learned about that partway through, I was disappointed, and that's what really sealed the deal for me. It was sort of learning to build assets, scenes, learning 3D software, but it wasn't anything to do with like coding or, you know, they had like, what I heard was maybe some level design theory and, you know, stuff like that, but no practical use things for starting your own projects. I'm sure you did some of your own, but even then.